I'm Renee Knorr, model, creative director, founder of Global Women Wealth Warriors, Wellness Hub, and GW3 Magazine. I dedicated my life and devoted my career into helping women and girls to achieving their goals. I've been passionate about empowering women and enriching men. This opportunity in working with the Global Women Wealth Warriors have afforded me the pleasure of traveling outside of the country to be a support unit, most importantly, to help impact and change lives. Our ultimate purpose is to help others to become whole from finance, spiritual, mental, as well as physical. We know there are challenges and obstacles to get you to the next level. However, it's time for you to level up, boss up, and welcome to Power to Soar.
Officially muted. There we go. Welcome to the GW3Live. I'm Renee Knorr, the founder of the Global Women Wealth Warriors, as well as the GW3 Club. And I'm excited, guys. Today is Tuesday. It's Gratitude Tuesday. And not only are we going to be grateful for this day being Gratitude Tuesday, we're going to talk to some amazing individuals who have done some incredible works throughout the world. And in addition to that, guys, we're going to get to know a little bit more about you also. How many of you guys know you want to reach your goals? You are already set out for 2023 being your best year yet, your best season. And you know, you're off to a really good start, but you might have had a little bit of hiccups along the way. But you know what? We're going to talk about those hiccups because sometimes those hiccups are what we need to keep us pressing forward. That's right, pressing forward. So whether you're on the clubhouse, I see you over there, Miss Lena, alongside with, we got some guests that's in the audience. I see Maria alongside with, oh my goodness, I see Miss V as well as Miss Crystal. Hello. And if you're right there on the YouTube channel, or if you're right there on the Facebook, go ahead and put some green hearts up. You know, we love interaction. And that's what today is going to be about. Where is one of those things that you know for sure that you need to take care of? We're going to ask you so many questions, but without further ado, I'm going to bring up my co-host that's going to be working with us today for Tuesday Gratitude. Not only is Marjorie a phenomenal mother, she's a businesswoman, she's a coach, she takes care of our young babies as well. She's already in the space, originally from New York City. Now she's in Atlanta. And you know what? She's destined to be anywhere next you could her mind to. Without further ado, the queen herself, Miss Majorie Mallard. Hey, beautiful. How are you doing?
Hello, Renee. I am doing wonderfully on this Tuesday afternoon. Thank you so much for having me. It's such a privilege and an honor to be here with you. I'm just super excited for what we have to share and talk to with our audience today. I am wonderful. Thank you. How are you doing today?
I am so grateful to be back. You know, I'm back, girl, because, you know, last week it was tough on a sister. It really was. You know, my energy was down and I just wasn't at 175%. And you guys know when I go, I like to go all the way. And I'm so happy now that I have been able to return full of good energy as well as great ideas. And guess what? I wound up not even going to bed last night till after 1 o'clock. Now, you know that's not like me. You already know. 9:30, the lights are out. Nobody could disturb. I already put the do not disturb on, but last night was extra special. We're going to talk about that, you know. But I want to say how I'm so grateful to have you a part of the GW3 Global Society. You know, you are just doing some incredible things, Marjorie. You know, as it stands right now, not only you're a caregiver where it relates to our youth, how does your life. Tell everybody what it's like being in the world of Miss Marjorie from day to day.
Oh my goodness, just always going and going. But I have to say that, I'm truly blessed and it's a privilege and an honor to be able to just wake up every day and be able to impact and transform lives, right? So my sweet spot, of course, is caregiving. That's something that God has instilled in me, and I truly believe that I was birthed and destined to do. Prior to God putting me in this space 23 years ago, that's not something that I thought of for myself, but He handpicked me. We know He's good at doing that, right? He handpicks us to do certain things in life. So I just really love making an impact on children. I love making an impact on families, and I love making an impact on women. That's my number one goal. I mean, truly, when you talk family, you think of the mother and you think of the father, the child, if in the family, so on and so forth. But my sweet spot, of course, is just women because, as women, we have a lot of responsibilities on our shoulders. There's a lot of weight that we have to carry. And then to hold the mantle sometimes, right, for our family. So whether you're married or you're a single mom, or just a single woman, you're carrying the mantle. And if you have a child, sometimes, you're trying to finding the right place for someone to partner with you so that you could fulfill your goal and your obligations to bring your family forward. And that's what I love. I love genuinely being able to be there to support my women, to let them know they have a safe space to bring their children so that they can go out, make the money, make an impact on the world, host their careers, whatever it is that they're destined to do without having to worry and think during the day, throughout the day, about their children, because our babies are our lives, right? We breathe for our children before we breathe for ourselves. And even as a mother of three children, three adult children, that still remains to be the same. So that's what I do on a day-to-day basis. I really love partnering with the women in whatever capacity and being that caregiver, providing that second home for children, and then equipping women with the tools that they need so that they too can get involved in a very lucrative business for themselves to help them carry their mantles.
I just love so much, not only you, but also your mission as well as your purpose. And, where it relates to how we're taking care of our kids, that's everything. That is so, so important. I want to say, gratitude is not so much just for yourself, but what it is that you're doing for others. That's where we know that's where the significance really play into harmony and us finding that balance in what it is that we love doing. And you know what? Also, you're living in your passion. You are living in your purpose and your passion, and not enough people are doing that. And let's talk about why is it we feel as if not enough people are living in their purpose and their passion.
Renee, I have to say the number one reason for that is fear. People are
Yes.
afraid to take that step. They're afraid to initiate. They're afraid because they don't know what the outcome is going to be. They're afraid because they're, maybe fearful of shaking themselves out of their comfort zone. I once was in that space, so I can most certainly relate. But when you have a purpose and a desire to fulfill on this earth, and God has planted that in you, He's good at shaking you out of that fear sometimes and putting you in positions where you have no other space and place and reason but to flourish. So
Hmm.
that fear is huge. It cripples us sometimes, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
It makes us scale back. It plays with our mindset. Even if we take an initial step, we'll take one step forward sometimes and then two steps backwards because we're fearful of operating in our passion. I am privileged and honored and grateful to wake up every day to fulfill my passion, to work in my passion daily. And sometimes, right, that passion grows greater and greater and greater daily. And I want to accomplish and achieve more. So in order to do that, we have to shake off that fear. But that fear is number one sometimes for crippling us. But we've got to shake it off, and we can't hold it back in this lifetime. We can't.
No, we can't. Guys, go ahead on. Let's put some green hearts in the chat for Marjorie. Not only has she dropped so many gems, fear, she said taking 2 steps back. Sometimes we take 5 steps back instead of just keep focusing on going forward, you know? And so we're going to not only go into even more of a deeper dive, take the time to embrace yourself in your dreams. Take the time to do it with fear. And I always say, do it scared anyway. Take that time and realize this, guys, because we get ready to welcome our next guest. It's a blessing when you do that. You see, you won't be able to win unless you see just how much you can, as I said, like with a diamond have to do what? Go under pressure. Sometimes you have to go through the pressure. Don't expect everything to be perfect. You know, our next guest, I love how she already knows her name. She's a true blessing to us, right? But you know what? That's the thing, guys. Making sure that when you're doing things, it has to be with an alignment of what it is that you know that you're going to be able to see through. Always understand your why. Having that why, defining that why, and sometimes we have to even hit the reset button to the why we got started in the first place. But we realize successful people don't quit. They would never succeed. Even if you think about our Michael Jordan, how many times he missed that three-pointer? You know, he took thousands and thousands of shots. Sometimes we have to take many more shots than what we think. So don't give up on yourself. Don't quit. For 2023, please don't quit. Our next beauty that we're going to be bringing to the stage is not only a blessing, her name is truly just that, blessing. You know, she's right there in New York City, and she just brings so much great energy to this stage. Without further ado, Malika Starr. We bring Malika Starr as well. How about that? The star is here. Oh my God. At first I thought it was Blessing, but it's Malika Starr. You are mute, superstar. Superstar is here. Oh my God. Wait, we can't hear you. We can't hear you, Malika. You're on mute. Can you hear her, Marjorie?
No, I can't.
Oh, they're playing hard for you, Malika. Well, guys, we have two surprises. One, we have Malika Starr, and then also Blessing is going to be joining us as well. Okay, Malika, let's hear your voice. You're still on mute. We can't hear you. No, we can't hear you. Well, while you're getting your sound together, leave and then come back in. Try leaving and then come back in. Okay, guys, I introduce our Blessing. So I have to do another introduction for the one and only, our publisher. She is the GW3 Global Society house publisher, as well as she's a mother of amazing 4 kids. She is a superstar, originally from the New Jersey by way of DMV, and now she's right here with us, Marjorie, in Atlanta. We're so excited to have Malika Starr, and she's truly just that. She is a star. Guys, we want you to blow up the chat, not only in the clubhouse, go ahead on and blow up the chat right here live. If you haven't already subscribed to the Global Women Wealth Warriors on YouTube, we highly encourage you to do so. Guys, we have over 160 different episodes that we've been able to pour into you with our GW3 Live. Not only are we grateful for opportunities like this, but we know gratitude has truly changed our lives. Gratitude has changed my life. You know, when I think about my journey, you know, as they used to call me the ugly duckling, Marjorie, when I grew up in New Orleans, right? Not only the ugly duckling, they used to call me Too Tall Jones. And you know what? I'm so grateful that they did. I'm grateful that I had to also go through some tragedies in order for me to truly appreciate what it is that I and who I am today and why I needed to go through that. You see, I had one of the worst car accidents I guess I was earlier in my 93, I think it was in 93 here in Atlanta. And guys, I was driving home from work, and lo and behold, I saw these 2 lights coming at me, and they were on the wrong side of the road. And I literally had to swerve. I jumped the median and I ran into a tree right there on Abernathy. That was way before they had the movie theater and all the bright lights and everything. And that led me into the hospital. I was in a hospital for 5 days. 2 of those days I was unconscious. That's right, I was unconscious, guys. And you just never know what you need to go through in order for you to find yourself, guys. In order for you to find yourself. You see, prior to that, I moved from moved from New Orleans to Atlanta, and I knew I wanted to get into modeling. And so I was jumping around, going from one place to the other. Guys, I literally was going through, as they would call it, the chitlin circle as well. I was going through some of those places that I just didn't know, but I just wanted to do my time. Guys, I've gone into so many fashion shows. I've really poured in at least more than 1,000 shows that I did prior to this accident. And here it is, right prior to me getting to this accident, I had the big opportunity of being in a fashion show. Oh my goodness, I was looking so forward to being a part of the fashion show. And unfortunately, that car accident happened. You see, not only did God put a halt to my life at that moment, but also I had to still continue on believing in myself. It was the hardest thing, Marjorie, to do, because I had to go through the whole, finding that confidence again, and then even not only the confidence, but also the energy of getting back onto these stilettos that I was so excited about. I wasn't able to walk in heels in 8 months, guys. 8 months. I had a dark fader boot. I had broken ribs. I had over 7 broken ribs, as well as I had to get stitches and everything. And so that took a lot out of me, but it put a lot into me as well. Because during that process, I had to learn how to become a better person. And that's exactly what I did. I became a better person. So I continued on maintaining my journey, and God led me to an audition that was in Chicago with Ebony Fashion Fair. Guys, oh my God. I was not even thinking that they were going to be ready for me or I would be ready for them. But what I did do while I was in my recovery, I continued on working on me. I continued on pouring right back into me. I continued on being consistent and working out. So when that opportunity presented itself, guys, not only did they say yes, I was in position to say yes as well. So sometimes in your journey, it's not supposed to be just a perfect picture. Sometimes you literally have to go through some tough moments. And I'm forever grateful for me having that pause in my life, because what I did during that time, it gave me time to read. It gave me time to recommit to myself, as well as really work on myself. I worked on myself, guys. I got down. I had a six-pack when I went out there to audition for Ebony Fashion Fair. I was in the best peak performance I possibly could be in, guys. I worked out every day. Literally, I used to do my push-ups on my toes. Oh, girls, I was tight, tight, tight. And I'm so grateful for that journey. That's a part of my history. And guess what? This year, I'm going to be returning back to the runway, doing some of our Ebony Fashion Fair shows as well. So, guys, woo!
Love it. I love
God
it.
is so, so good. So you just have to trust the process, guys. You got to trust the process. And even when you think there's darkness there, keep your faith. Keep your faith and your belief system stronger than anything else. And if you don't have faith or belief, you may have to borrow Marjorie's faith or belief, or you may have to borrow Blessing's faith or belief, or you can borrow Renee Knorr's faith and belief. You may have to borrow someone else's faith or belief, but just don't quit and don't give up on yourself. That's the true essence of gratitude, guys. True essence. And now we have the beauty herself, Miss Blessing. I did introduce you earlier, Miss Blessing, and then Malika Starr came. Okay, and then Malika Starr went away, and now Blessing's here. Guys, you're just getting all kind of great cameos today. So how are you doing today, Miss Blessing?
I am good, Queen Renee. When I
Oh,
tell you,
you look so good.
not as good, look at you. Like, look at both of you. You look amazing. Marjorie, this is my first time seeing you in video and live. You look astonishing. Queen Renee, you are glowing. Like, you are so beautiful, the two of you. I am honored to be amongst you today.
Oh,
I am good. Today has been quite a day and a journey and an adventure. Like, I was trying to get in on this call and I was in a building across the street and it was too busy. The background, everything was too busy. And I'm just like, you can't miss your opportunities. Like, life does not wait for you.
right.
Don't wait for your dreams to happen. You have to go and make them happen. We all dream about things and we all want things for ourselves and we wait for all of these stars to align, but that's not how it is. So I said, I'm not waiting. I left that building and I was like, I came over here. I'm like, it's quieter here. All right, cool. And then my network was terrible. And I was like, that's not gonna work either. So I got a laptop. I did not come with a laptop. And this is why connections are important and networking is important and being kind to everyone around you is important. You know what? And I said, can I have a laptop? And they said yes. And like, I refuse to let any more opportunities pass me by, especially the opportunity to be amongst you great women. Okay.
Oh, let's go. I love it, Blessing. Well, we're going to have our first meet up in New York City this month. Come
Yes,
on now. What's up? What's up?
I
And
am
I can get an
ready.
opportunity to taste some of those wonderful cakes that you make over there, darling. Okay.
You surely can.
Yes, we're looking forward to kicking off for Fashion Week. Yes, I was sharing with you guys, we're going to be making some great announcements today. I'm just so grateful for what God has brought into our world. Each and every last one of us, we're making an impact. And, the key of it is to just keep on loving on each other, guys. Keep on loving on each other so hard, okay? So hard. So, Blessing, we love your beautiful face. Then we're going to wrap these arms around you. Please share with everyone, why is gratitude so important to you? Beautiful.
Okay, so it's important to me for many reasons, but actually, the first reason is it's innate. I don't know, like it's innate, it's a part of who I am. So once something is a part of who you are, you want to express that. It is natural and it's instinctual for me to appreciate people for who they are and what they're doing. And then, like, for me also as well, gratitude is fuel. I get to look at someone being great and being amazing, and I get to highlight those great things about them. Also, it's biblical, okay? Like it is biblical. Like Bible tells us regularly to give thanks, and once something is biblical, it means even more. So gratitude allows me to show those around me that like sometimes like you can pay people with currency with money, but money isn't everything. I don't know if anyone is familiar with the study that actually says that money only it only influences people to a certain point. Like money only encourages you, like even at a job there's only a certain amount of money that they can pay you that will improve your importance, but beyond money there are other things. And so I don't want to be limited to one form of like appreciation, which is money. I want my heart, like who I am, to show people that you're valued. So gratitude is important for me that way because it fuels me, it fuels you, it fuels we. It's like a team effort. Like just Queen Renee, you anyone who's in a room with me knows that it is true to who I am to be grateful to everyone around me. And so, you know what? It's at my core. God put it there. And I'm not here to question God's good handiwork. God told me to be thankful. And in all things, give thanks. He didn't say just give thanks to me. In all things, give thanks. So I give thanks to you, you, and you. I give thanks to this computer, the person who gave me this computer. I give thanks to the bad internet because you know what? I got away from there to a space where I get to like have, good reception, peace, and and just talk to you and just look at you without having to look over my shoulder like, where did it come? I just get to look at you. And that is a win.
I love it. I love it, guys. Let's give some green hearts to Miss Blessing, being able to not only to walk into her purpose, but also to live the life that she was destined to live. Blessing, every time we hear you, and especially a part of the prayer warriors room, you just keep on getting so like, oh my God, God is just using you in so many ways. And it's an honor to say that you are also a part of this tribe. So thank you, beautiful. Thank you. I know right now we have at least several people in the clubhouse alongside with right here live watching this, guys. If you haven't already subscribed to the Global Women Wealth Warriors on the YouTube alongside right on the Facebook, we highly encourage you guys to do so. You know, this is what it's about. You know, not only we use Tuesdays for gratitude, I love how you both utilize your gifts to help service others. You know, Blessing, you are a chef. You know, you cook with love. And every time I could just see you praying over your cakes. Can you see that, Marjorie, right? Oh my God. Am I telling the truth? Is that what you do, right? Talk
You
to us.
are laying hands on cakes before they go in the oven, and when they come out, I can see it.
You have to, because without prayer, there's nothing. And without God on your side, you are nothing. Like there's so many people, there's so many bakers in this world, like a lot of people, and it's more than just like I could give you my exact recipe and it doesn't mean that the yield is going to be the same. So if you don't put God in the mix,
That's right. Because they don't have the love that you have, right? They
they
don't
do
have
not.
the love. You know, I'll say this, guys. I'm from New Orleans, and you already know we love food. We love, I'm going to give you some of these restaurants, Copeland's, alongside with Popeyes, as well as give you another one. Even, well, Chick-fil-A, not Chick-fil-A, but the donut place. We're not originally known for the donut place. I was going to say Krispy Kreme. But like, even when you eat in certain chains of stores, the food tastes different.
It tastes
It tastes different. And it's like, the love in New Orleans is just a little bit different from the love in Atlanta. And I say that with with the fried chicken, but everybody's like, isn't it the same? I'm like,
it's not.
not the same. It's
It's
not the
not.
same. And that's what people don't realize. If you go to someone's home, and let me just say this, because not everybody are chefs, not everybody know how to cook. But when you find someone that really knows how to cook and they pour so much love in their food, oh my goodness. I'll give you three of our chefs that we have within the GW3. There's definitely Malika Starr. She cooks with so much love. And you could just, you could just feel each one of her ingredients. It's like she was dancing in the kitchen. You know how Malika Starr is with all that energy. Good morning, good morning, good morning, right? And that's kind of like how she does it. So
Wait, you're getting really good at this,
was
Renee.
that good?
You're getting good at it.
Yes.
I see
Then
Renee
we have,
practicing.
I haven't been practicing. I'm just in a good mood right now, right? Then you have also Michelle. Now you know Michelle. She speaks a little bit softer and a little bit lower, but you already know she gonna make you want to smack somebody when you taste her greens, guys. She cooked for me when I was ill. She said, I got a surprise for you. I'm gonna pass over by your home. I'm like, okay, no problem. Guys, she made the best soup. I know that's why I was able to recover sooner as well, because of all the love, because of all the seasoning, because she put the ginger in her soup alongside with the turmeric. Trust and believe, Mama could close her eyes and she could tell you the seasoning she put in that soup, and it tastes so great. But the love on top of it. She did her salmon with the greens. I'm like, you're just getting all into me. And I needed every bit of that. So she was able to pour love into me, guys. And that's something that's so important. So when we come to New York City, I cannot wait for those cupcakes to hit me, baby. All right? Come on now. Now, you know, Marjorie, she's from New York City as well.
Yes, pretty much almost
What part?
in New York City. And this is the first time that I've lived any place outside of New York. So New York will always be my home. You know, I've been there all my life, and here I am now, mid 50s. So even though I've explored other places in the world, but I've never lived any place outside of New York. So I can't wait to come to New York, get to see you, Blessing, face to face. And you know, that name, Blessing, you truly are a blessing to us in the GW3. So I can't wait to give you real hugs as opposed to the virtual hugs.
I know. Well, you know, guys, we have a full year set aside for us. You know, last year we got so many great accomplishments, and I'm so excited that we're going to get an opportunity of this time really setting the schedule earlier, so then therefore we can go to different places and different cities together. Again, let's give it up for Miss V, Miss Janet, alongside with Leslie right there in Las Vegas. They kicked us off with our first GW3 meet out, which was pretty awesome. Let me tell you, those ladies, they hung out. They had a great time. Zoe Tillman was with them as well, and they turned it up, as they would say. All right, they turned it up, and that's what is needed, when we get together and just spending quality time. And come for New York City. I know it's going to be a little chilly because it's Fashion Week, and I know we need to make sure we prepare for that. But we have Miss Carol.
Wait, it's been mild this year, actually.
Is it?
It's
No
been
way.
really unseasonably mild, and I'm both scared and happy. I'm like, I know global warming is a bad thing, but I don't like it cold. And I'm like, I don't know if this, I don't know if this means I need to move to Atlanta. Shout out Atlanta.
Yeah, you can come to Atlanta. Come on here. We'll take you. Okay.
I'm like, I don't know if this,
Marjorie, we got room for you. We have room
like,
for
I
you.
have not had to put on like my parka with my fur. Like, I wore my fur coat a couple times. Like, I
Watch what
we hit like
happens
19
when we
degrees
book the
like one week.
flight. Watch how cold it start getting, Marjorie. As soon as we book that doggone flight, just watch. You guys already know how much I don't really like the cold.
The only thing I truly
Rose wants us to come to London. What do you say, Rose? Rose is in the clubhouse. What you say, Rose?
I said it's -4 here, and there's snow everywhere, and there's girls, and it is hideous. I love sunshine on my shoulders. It's like the worst for me ever.
So you're in London right now. So let me ask you this, Rose. Do you go skiing when it's get that cold in London?
I broke my leg skiing and I haven't been since.
Don't go back skiing. Don't do it. Oh my God. Are you serious?
I would strongly recommend no skiing.
Guys. I'm telling you, I've always wanted to learn how to ski. So that's going to be on our to-do list. What are some of the things that you would like to do for 2023 on your life list? What'd you like to add, Marjorie?
Oh my goodness. This year is going to be my year to most certainly go to Europe and see Paris. I'm just, it's happening. I'm manifesting it. I'm professing it. I want to do it for the holidays. I want to see the countryside. I want to just engulf and embrace and enjoy the chateaus, and of course see the Eiffel Tower. I want to go over to London. I want to see the Big Ben. So my husband, I told him from the end of December, I said, that is going to be on our list. We're going to manifest it. It's going to happen. I'm putting it out there in the world. God knows the desires of my heart. So that's what 2023 is going to be for me this year.
I love it. Everybody put their Paris for Marjorie. Come on, everybody put that in the chat. Paris for Marjorie.
And I'm over here like, let's go. And she's like, with my husband. You saw me like, oh, let's go. She's like, I love you. I'm like,
we definitely can't go to Paris now because it's too cold. You already heard what's going on. It's always cold. I don't know what's going on with Paris. Like last year, the year before last, when we were headed to Africa, we did the layover in Paris and it was just too cold. You have to go to Paris when it's warmer so you can really appreciate it, because you can't be doing like this in front of the Eiffel Tower with your husband. I'm just saying, because that's what happened with me. I was like, oh my God, it's so cold. I can only stay out for so long. And
it's 45 degrees there right now.
Yeah, she said it's 2 degrees in London.
No, she's in London, but in Paris it's 45.
Okay, when that's
Liverpool, Renee. I traveled to
Liverpool.
I've just been to London. It was just as bad down there, but yeah.
Are you serious? Oh my God, yes.
It's extreme. It's probably the worst. Up north is the worst weather in the UK.
Okay, well, we cannot have that. No, we'll make sure it's the summertime for us to go to Paris, okay? Oui, bonjour.
Also, Renee.
Bonjour, mon ami.
Bonjour.
Down in London, and I couldn't even leave the house. It was that hot. It was like reaching 100 degrees, and for us, that's just like we can't
When?
do it at all.
When was it, Rose?
Up in London, it was 14.
Oh, you serious? Wow.
Liverpool, sorry, it was 14.
Okay.
So there's a massive difference. Yeah, you want to go to London.
Oh, wow.
Go south.
Weather.
Okay. Well, definitely it's going to be summertime for Paris. How about that? What about you, Miss Blessing? Come on and share, because I got some news for everybody. You know me. Got some news. Come on, Miss Blessing.
My 2023 list is long. It's long.
Okay. You said it's long.
It's long. It's long. Got me over here like every one of these napkins is an item on my to-do list. So if you Go through.
Where's your journal, lady? Where's your journal?
No, I have it. I'm just being dramatic.
Okay, I love it.
Just being dramatic. I really feel like a little bit of, you guys can't see me when I speak normally. I'm an extremely dramatic person. I come with lots of visuals. But no, so for 2023, I already put it on my own list. Like if you actually look at my bio on my entrepreneur Instagram that I share I'm actually adding to my 10K card today, it says diamond in the rough. Well, diamond in the making, actually.
Okay.
So one of my goals for this year is to break diamond and
Woo,
envision you. I'm gonna break diamond.
woo, woo.
I said
Woo,
earlier,
woo. We got
Yeah.
double diamond from Shanita Foster in the house. You went double diamond on us, but yes, I love
it's
it.
not what I'm finding is like, I don't care. What is it? Like all I care about is having the vision. It's not up to me to know exactly how it's going to happen. God did not tell me to know how the things need to come together.
Mm-hmm.
He just said, when he said, if you have faith the size of the mustard seed, right,
Right.
that you can move a mountain. He didn't tell me that I have to have the faith the size of a mustard seed and then need to get a tractor and then need to understand the logic behind how to move a mountain. He didn't tell me any of those things. He told me to have faith.
Right.
So I'm planning, you know what it is? And I'm going to do the work. So I plan on breaking diamond. I want to open my bakery and I want to be a homeowner. I definitely want to go to Paris. I don't know why why Marjorie is just over here like Paris belongs to you. It belongs to me.
Yes.
Oui, oui, mon ami.
Oui, bonjour, right? Well, you know, Paris is one of those most romantic places to experience, and it has such warmth to it, and then it can have some cold to it as well, but definitely has some warmth to it because, especially embracing the architect is fabulous, so fabulous. And I'll say this: my first trip to Paris, I was a model, and I went there for about 30 days to just break into the industry, and I just could not get enough of the architect there to see how men were able to create such amazing, museums and also churches. It was just fascinating. Now, the first time I visited Paris, I didn't even go to the Eiffel Tower. I wound up going to the Eiffel Tower the second time my visit, and that was with Samira. And she gave us like literally a mini tour in less than like an hour to 2 hours because I was there for about maybe 3 or 4 hours, for a layover. And I did it intentionally to have a long layover, thinking that we could get so much more accomplished. Paris traffic is rough. Paris airport is rough. It really is. So when you get out of all of that, you definitely have to make it up just by the scenery of the space. And truly, you want to do something when you go to Paris. At least I would say give yourself about a week time frame, because there's so much to look at and so much to do. And I know they're preparing for their fashion week as well. This is the season, guys. Remember what I shared with you guys. We're claiming and we're taking fashion back. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Come on now, let's put the shoulders in it, because we're getting ready to kick it off big in New York City
Okay.
for Fashion Week. And that's in February. But
Okay.
also, guys, we got something coming up in April in Charlotte. That's right, Charlotte. We got another big fashion presentation taking place. And in May, another one in May. Plus, in January, we will be in New Orleans for the Essence Music Festival, guys. So automatically, our schedule is on and popping. And guess what? No, I didn't get a chance to complete my trip to Dubai. We had to put a little bit of a pause to it, but September, are you guys ready? September, we are going to Dubai, also Saudi Arabia, and Abu Dhabi.
Hey!
It sounds
Yes.
like I need to not be working at my job in September. I need to travel.
So you're gonna have to go diamond all the way, diamond,
Right.
diamond, diamond. When you go diamond,
Have to work or
that's it. That is it.
because
So
you
yeah,
put the work
guys,
in
we
and the
have.
income is now residual.
That's it. Diamond. We're talking about already putting it out in the universe. That's why, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to go to sleep last night until 1 o'clock in the morning. And guys, God is so good. So with these different experiences, sometimes I get an opportunity for you to also bring your company, your business, so you can also promote. So we'll talk about that as well. And then what I'm looking forward to doing is just helping each and every last one of you guys grow your business. We know today is the last day of January, January 31st. And look, the month has gone by so fast, right, guys? But we know we still got to close out strong, right? We're going to close out strong. And I'm looking forward to how we're going to continue on impacting the lives of 1 billion. That's right, 1 billion lives. We wanted to impact the lives of 1 million last year. And now we've increased, we leveled up the playing field, and we got the right leadership. And most importantly, guys, we have an amazing organization, not only from the GW3, but also for NVU, because we are global. We are global, guys. Oh my goodness. How many of you guys have ever gone to Morocco? Got that on the table too. Morocco.
Goodness.
The
Come on
only thing
now.
I really know about Morocco is
Come
like
on now.
lattice when I have to put the patterns on.
Look at Marjorie. What you say, Marjorie?
I said, woo, she's got it.
Morocco. Now Morocco's on the table for the end of March. And of course, I forgot we're going to Orlando, Florida for Memorial Day weekend. So you're going to start seeing, yeah, don't forget Memorial Day weekend. Don't forget, we got to go see Minnie and Mickey. Come on, Minnie and Mickey, here we come.
Wait,
Guys,
you guys don't know I'm obsessed with Disney. I used to work for Disney.
are you
They call me
serious?
Disney at work. You don't understand. I Disney Point and
I used
everything.
to work for Disney. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I used to love going to see Minnie and Mickey every year. Every year. And I was an adult.
Oh.
Come on now. Oh my God. But guess what? To me, Dubai is like that for us as adults.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we
for
got
me,
some
I
great.
never grew out of it. I still know all my Disney songs. I challenge my niece. People expect to know all the songs because I have 13
She
nieces.
says she knows the Disney songs. I
Don't be
love
rude
it.
to me. I know the music on my own. I will chat like when they came out with Frozen and people would like
Yeah.
hope children would stop singing. Do you want to build a snowman? They were hoping I would stop singing it, and now I can't stop singing. We don't talk about Bruno. Okay,
Yes.
not play with me in Disney. Like I said, they call me Disney
I'm
at work.
telling you. Well, definitely that's going to be a meetup for us. Orlando will definitely be a meetup for us. And I not still, when we went to New Orleans for the Essence Music Festival, Disney was a part of the sponsorship. They gave us ears. They gave us mini ears. Oh my God, it's so cute. And it's so cute. So I'm going to keep that young at heart inside. But also, guys, trust and believe, I love having fun. For
You're getting me too
2023, what'd you say?
You're getting me too excited.
Yeah, I know, right?
But the second part of this, I'm like, because all of these trips are actually business trips, and we
Yeah.
all have businesses.
That's it, Marjorie. You can write them all off. These are business trips. That's right. That's right. That's right. I'm looking forward to this year. We already know it's going to be a big year, and I didn't even drop in the fact that December we will be in Africa again. Okay, this time we're going to be joining South Africa. I've never gone to South Africa. We got missionary work to do there with the orphans, so that's what we're going to be doing in Africa, South Africa, guys. God is just keeping us in alignment with where we need to be. If you don't have your passports updated, if you don't have a passport, guys, take care of it immediately. Take care of it immediately. You heard Malika Starr earlier. It takes now 8 weeks, sometimes a little bit longer because of the whole movement. But if you need to get your passport and you don't know how to do that, reach out to us. We truly can help you in that area as well. Today's been a phenomenal day because we have so much gratitude in our hearts. Can you just feel it, guys? I wish we were able to hug each other all at home, but let's just put our arms around each other and hug anyway. Yes. Oh my God. So excited. I'm so happy to be back. This is just the beginning. We're bringing fashion back. We're helping with the mommy and me's to bridge that gap between financial literacy and health and wellness. And that part right there, we got another major surprise coming up on Thursday, guys. Thursday. That's right. I'm going to put you on that cliffhanger. Thursday, make sure you're joining us for the Breakfast with Champions at 5 a.m. That's right, 5 a.m. I'm going to be releasing another amazing announcement on Thursday. Are you guys ready?
Woo!
I don't think you can handle it, right?
But wait, there's more. Because that's
Yes,
exactly
I know. But wait, there's more.
Angry Thursday.
Thursday. Today is Tuesday, so you gotta hold on to it. All
I
right,
hold my breath
Thursday,
for 2 days,
5
Queen
a.m. in
Renee.
the
That's what
morning.
you're gonna do
That's
to
what
me.
Scorpio.
I'll hold it. I know it's worth it.
It's gonna be worth it. Wake up. Reverse it. Who's that? Who sings that song? Come
Missy
on.
Elliott.
Yeah, Missy Elliott.
Now, if you really fair, nobody knows that word.
Oh, wow. I know. Nobody knows that word, right? Well, guys, I just want to say how proud I am of you all. Let's make sure everyone knows how to get in contact with you. Marjorie, we'll start with you. Please share.
Yes. So to get in touch with me right now, you can most certainly send me a DM at m.mallardny. My website is going to be launching. So exciting in the next 2 weeks. And it's going to be MajorieMallard.com. So very easy for you guys to remember. Majorie Mallard, MajorieMallard.com. And I am your childcare business strategist looking to make a global impact, transform the world through child care and early education. That's what I do, and that's where I am. Thank you so much, Renee, for this opportunity, and GW3.
Oh, hi. So the way that I can be reached, my name is Blessing, first of all, because I'm folks, they introduced me. My name is Blessing Ikotum. I am the owner of Sugar Bomb Sweet. I am also a visionary with Envision You. If you would like to find me, you can find me on Instagram at sugarbombsweet.com. There's no S on the end. It's just sugarbombsweet.com. On there, there's my phone number. You can find my 100K card to get into access to my other things so that I can definitely just bless you. Like, I make customized stylized cakes. So whatever it is you are dreaming of, whatever you are visualizing, is it a birthday? Is it your wedding? Is it just like there's something that's in your head and your heart that you just can't figure out? I'll help you figure it out. I'm here for you. So that's how you can reach out to me, Sugar Bomb Sweet on Instagram or sugarbombsweet.com. Accessible through my website and through my Instagram. I love you. I adore you. I am here for you in whichever way you need. And that's me. Have a magical day.
I just love those ladies, guys, and I'm Renee Knorr. So grateful to be here. Today was all about Tuesday, the Gratitude Tuesday. Not only we want you to follow up with us on tomorrow, we want you to make sure you subscribe to the channels within the YouTube channel as well as the Clubhouse. Also, right here on Facebook, if you haven't had a chance, please DM the fabulous ladies that was able to join us. Next week, we got even a bigger and a better program that's going to be rolling out. We're grateful to be back. Oh my goodness. This is just a little bit of what you guys are going to be seeing throughout the entire year of 2023. Again, you're here with the Global Women Wealth Warriors, the GW3 Global Society, and we're so proud that you are here. Feel free to follow up with us on our website. You can follow up with me, ReneeKnorr.com. That's our 10K card, but truly, globalwomenwealthwarriors.com or GW3globalclub.com or ReneeKnorr.com. Those are all the ways that you can get in contact with us. We truly want to hear from you. We want you to be a part of this incredible society and join the movement because we're making things happen. And this is your year. This is your season. Whether you're with us or just rooting for us, we need your energy because it's all about that, the vibration. And I'm grateful that God have us in alignment together. So guys, we're going to return right back into the Clubhouse. And we'd like to say thank you again for joining us for our live GW3 Gratitude Tuesday. Bye for now.
Bye.
Wakanda forever!